this is Antichrist. Willem Dafoe and Charlotte Gainsbourg are he and she. They don't have names. Check the credits. Wow, artsy. Showers are more erotic in slow motion than baths. The bedroom window is left open and unattended while they screw in the shower. Don't let the music fool you. I can't even show this to you pixelated. I usually get weirded out when I see a celebrity's genitals, but I found out this was a body double, so I can watch Spider-Man without blushing. While all this is going on, the couple have a toddler named Nick. Like me at that age, he's good at crib escaping. He's loose, open window, inattentive parents. Unfortunately, you can see where this is headed. They draw the scene out a lot. You really keep hoping for a last-minute rescue, but it doesn't come. This is brutal. We also switch to color. He and she are devastated, of course. She blames herself and is taking full responsibility. He happens to also be a doctor, and he's skeptical of the therapy she is getting, so he decides to treat her himself.
This place leads nowhere.
Are you sure he's just not trying to save a few bucks?
No therapist can know as much about you as I do.
No, you don't have to flush these. These are legal.
Let's make a list of things you're afraid of.
The woods.
What scares you about the woods?
Everything.
Understandable, bears are terrifying. So, he takes she to their cabin in the woods, a place they call Eden. Already that sounds like a bad idea. Has anything good ever happened in a cabin in the woods? Out in the woods, they take a short breather after Mikey throws their map into the stream. While she naps, he takes a look around. Aw, hi Bambi. See, nature is beautiful. Oh dear! I take it back, nature is horrifying. We finally get to the cabin. Yep, they're doomed. Did she photobomb her own kid? Open window plus hand plus ticks equals a rude awakening, and probably Lyme disease. Ew, don't put your tick hand on me. But it's nature. More therapy, and she's making some progress, I suppose, but hey, baby steps. I walked 10 feet, can we go home now? I think I'm realizing nature is wonderful. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nature can go fuck itself. Maybe next time you can get over her fear of loud noises by making her deflect bullets. Okay, maybe it's not nature she's afraid of. Maybe it's, I don't know, Satan? How did I do that? He comes across a fox that appears to be mutilating itself. At least he looks freaked out, right?
Chaos reigns.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Pardon the interruption, I just want to talk about today's sponsor, Tailored Canvases. You know, sometimes your walls get a little too blank. What do? We found Tailored Canvases where they have hundreds of pieces of art, many customizable. Change things like your name, for every room in your house, for every holiday you can think of. You want something cheery for your kitchen, bedroom, your man cave, even your bathroom. And some are just hilarious. From small pieces to huge, they got you. I couldn't decide on a customized piece for down here just yet, but we really needed something for upstairs. We have this big blank wall that just needed something. So we picked up this gorgeous picture. I can't see the monitor. It arrived quickly, well packaged, and very well protected. It's like looking out a window. My first impression is it's light, yet sturdy. Right away I could see the picture's very detailed and high resolution. I don't know what process they use, but the close-up picture is still pretty crisp. Hanging it was a breeze, and since it's light, I'm not too worried about this falling on a cat. This isn't even the biggest one they had. So head to Tailored Canvases, use the code NewBee15 for 15% off your entire order. And now back to the video. Here's chaos reigning all over Willem. He goes over some of his wife's old thesis, which is about witch hunts. And he starts to see how she was kinda losing it back then. Either her mind was going, or her hand was just getting really tired. She came to believe that all females are inherently evil, which is crazy, right? And therefore, she must be as well. They have sex outside under a big tree where, I'm not even going to try to explain this, getting ticks all over their no-no places. Oh, I know. They're having a threesome. She discovers he had an autopsy report on Nick.
What did they find?
They were able to determine that he's no longer alive. In a bizarre twist, she'd been putting their kids' shoes on backwards. There's a superstition that doing this will lead to an accident, but it's a little late for foreshadowing.
Bastard! You're leaving me!
Oh yeah, that'll make him stay. And they start having angry sex.
And how would you like your nuts crushed?
Boom! Headshot! Whew. Let's take a moment to mourn his crushed nuts. He's out cold, but Little Goblin is still waiting for Spider-Man. She proceeds to pleasure him, unconscious, until this happens. What? Oh, God. She has a plan to make him stay. She drills into his leg and bolts a grindstone to him. Silly woman, that goes on his nose. He wakes up and can't get free. See what happens when you don't put Daddy's tools back after you use them? While she's gone, he makes a very painful getaway. I suddenly want to see him roll away on that like a scary Willem Dafoe shaped unicycle. He's actually getting pretty far, all things considered.
Where are you?
Still think she's not evil? Come back! I still have to attach a bench grinder to your taint. Meanwhile, he tries to find his roots. I'm related to Andrew Jackson. And now you see it too.
You said you wanted to help me!
You're sending mixed messages, honey. Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs. What an odd place to find a crow. And for a second, I thought he had an ally. But no, the little bastard sells him out. Why won't you die? That sounds like someone beating a crow to death. Honey, listen very carefully. Go get help. For yourself, you crazy bitch. Remorseful, she digs him out. Sorry about the exploded nutsack. I forgive you. A flashback reveals she actually saw Nick climbing to, then fall out of the window. But she didn't seem to care, because she's evil, I guess. She could also just be blaming herself in an extreme way, and this part is all in her head. Either way, in an apparent effort to punish herself and spite her genitals, she cuts herself down there. Nothing. She performs a clitorectomy on herself. No, I can't show it. It is way too graphic. I don't think I can even censor it enough. It's not like I can say, roll that horrifying bean footage. So to represent the act, here's Anakin Skywalker.
Do it.
Oh, man in the boat overboard. I don't have one and I still felt it. But don't worry, she only really set the clitoris free, so she can give advice to Stan Marsh. He finds a wrench and undoes his guilt metaphor, while fending off her attacks. Now I'm leaving you, bitch! Did you like my little joke? Hee honey? Symbolic of the end of their marriage, he strangles her to death. Rather brutally. It was a crime of passion. She'd been torturing you. I'm sure the police will understand. Unless you do something crazy like burn the Well, see you in prison, Doc. He's got a long walk home on one leg through a Hieronymus Bosch painting. Epilogue, and we're back to black and white. Yes, eat the berries. He must be starving. All he's had to eat all day was that weird-looking raisin he found on the floor back there. These guys show up one more time. And I can't wait for the extended edition where they cut in Hayden Christensen. And suddenly there are hundreds of blurry-faced women coming right at him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be recognized either. I like to imagine this movie ending with Willem Dafoe being skeletonized by these women like Piranha. But no, it just ends there. That was Antichrist.